What happens when the words we say are fine? We aren't calling anyone names, attacking them personally, or putting them down. Yet the tone of our voice conveys the message that we're upset or irritated. This is an important question for those of us who are working to stop behavior that damages our relationships. In other words, emotional abuse. We can eliminate hurtful or manipulative words from our vocabulary, and that's good. However, it probably doesn't go far enough if we truly want to maintain a close, trusting, loving relationship. We have to also look at our delivery, our nonverbal communication, if you will. Are we saying things with gentleness, or are they said with an edge? Hi, I'm Michael Clark with the Ananias Foundation. In this video, we're going to talk about gentleness in communication. We'll cover why gentleness matters and what we need to do to consistently communicate in a better, gentler way. If you want to stop causing harm in your relationships, you're on the right path. This is Journey of Change, a video series to help you become the safe, loving partner you were meant to be. Gentleness is something that we all recognize when we see it. It's being kind, tender, and considerate in our interactions with others. It involves treating them with patience, compassion, respect, and understanding. Gentle people are not easily angered or upset. They are intentional about measuring their words ahead of time so they don't cause others distress. Here are some examples of gentleness. It's when a parent speaks to their child in a calm and patient voice, even when he or she is misbehaving. Gentleness is one partner who listens to their significant other without judging them, even when they are sharing something difficult. It's a teacher who is patient and understanding with their students, even when they are struggling to learn. If you've been working to stop physical or emotional abuse, you may be thinking, oh, good grief, I'm not hitting anyone. I'm not calling them names or putting them down. How far do I need to go to change my behavior? Maybe you're thinking, people should just toughen up and not be so sensitive. I get it, because I've thought those thoughts too. However, it's an unproductive way of thinking. Let me explain. Gentleness promotes harmony, understanding, and empathy in relationships. It fosters an atmosphere of trust, safety, and emotional well-being, allowing us to form deeper, stronger bonds with others. When we show anger and frustration, on the other hand, we create fear, resentment, and defensiveness in other people. You already know this. People are drawn to kindness and understanding. They just naturally like us more. That's not just true for intimate relationships. It's true in just about every area of life. Good salespeople know that most customers buy something because they trust the person recommending it. That trust is built by gently building a rapport with them, which is far more persuasive than a loud sales pitch. The same goes for leadership, parenting, friendships, and interacting with strangers. No matter what the relationship or situation we're talking about, gentleness is almost always the winning approach. Why would we not want those outcomes? When we realize this truth, it leaves us with no reason to not cultivate our gentleness. Let's say you, like me, need to work on your gentleness. Just telling you to be gentler in your interactions is not going to work. You'll remember it for a while, but all too often, you're likely to revert to being snippy. Getting to the heart of our grumpiness is key. There may be some temporary reasons why we lack gentleness. If we're stressed, tired, hungry, in a chaotic environment, or experiencing difficult personal circumstances, we may find it's hard to be gentle. In these cases, take care of yourself and address those issues. However, If your irritability is something that persists, I encourage you to look deeper to discover the underlying cause. Here's the deal. It's hard to be empathetic, patient, and kind with others when we're not feeling like we've received those things ourselves. Now, I'm not suggesting trying to force others to treating you better. That tactic will definitely backfire. Of course, you may need to set boundaries and limit your interactions with particularly toxic people. Mostly, however, we need to change our self-talk and give ourselves the compassion we've been missing. When we're operating with a sense of fullness, a belief that we have been well cared for and we have all our needs met, we treat others differently. Gentleness truly begins with how we feel about ourselves. Here's a metaphor. It's like showing up at the buffet when you've just come from a family potluck. You're full. You're not there to consume. So even if the food is dry and tasteless, you don't care because you don't need anything from the table. Getting this sense that you have all that you need is an automatic. I suggest regularly practicing gratitude. What blessings have you already been given? Focusing on the positives rather than the negatives in your life. This works because it sets our minds on what we're grateful for rather than any resentment we're carrying around. You need to know that all of us encounter challenges. It's not just you. Belief in a higher power and cultivating a relationship with that higher power makes a big difference. It can help you feel not so alone in your battles and connects you to a purpose that's greater than yourself. If you're still challenged to feel good about yourself, considering seeking support from a counselor. Gentleness is so good for our relationships and us. Without changing anything or anyone around you, you can live your life with an abundance of gentleness. It takes a commitment to fill ourselves with that sense that we have all that we need, and the gentleness will begin to flow out of us. I'm Michael Clark with the Ananias Foundation, and I hope you found this discussion about gentleness to be helpful. Take care, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for joining me today. I'm honored to be on this journey of change with you, and I hope I've helped you in some way. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to hit the like button, share this with others who might find it helpful, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. For more resources, head to our website, ananiasfoundation.org. Until next time, take care and remember, change is possible.